Freedom to Breathe member. I am, yes, and no, I did not.
Did you join
You better use protection.
Hey, you're telling me that you wear a cock mask.
Dong Johnson has penetrated the Freedom to Breathe agency. Dong Johnson will be getting you behind the scenes to all their stupidity, and believe me, there's a lot. However, you will never find Dong Johnson commenting, liking, or anything, because I can't give away the fact that I'm a secret agent for the government, and they're paying me to join that Facebook group. Glass Monster for $2 Canadian. Why did I sub to a channel with no content?
Because, like I said, we're launching it on Tuesday. There's actually, I think there's 10 channels, 10 videos that are unlisted, and we're launching the channel on Tuesday, Glass Monster. And we will launch it with 3 videos on Tuesday, and then there's going to be one released every single day.
Let me take a more practical approach to that super chat. Glass Monster asked a very specific question. Why did I sub to a channel with no content? There's a simple answer.
We told you to.
Because I removed please in the question mark and added an exclamation point at the end of it. That's why, Glass Monster, it fucking works. So anyway, I joined the Freedom to Breathe agency so I could get the inside scoop on stupidity. And so while I'm in there, of course, I'd already seen the video. It was even in my previous video where I showed a clip of her inside of a store, and she approaches some young employee there. Let me pull that clip up so I can go ahead and actually get it playing. Give me 1 second to get that up. You can go ahead and talk. I didn't tell you to be quiet yet.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh, what? No one wants to comment about the trouble that team is having getting it up?
Oh yeah, well,
I didn't want to say
standards, really. Someone says that apparently they can watch the unlisted videos on the channel. I don't know how.
Yeah, teach me, please.
Playlists are public.
Okay.
Change that.
Alright, let me get this in here real quick. Let me bring the audio in for you guys to hear. Again, I didn't tell you guys to shut up yet.
Sorry. I'm trying to figure out how to make the playlist unlisted. I don't know how to do that. Ah well, you can watch it through the playlist if you like. Hope you enjoy it.
Cheaters! Cheaters!
Okay.
Impatient bastards!
I got it right here. I got it, and you guys everybody should be able to hear it now once I start playing it. Give me 1 second to pull it up for everybody to see. Okay, so this is where it starts in my video, and let's go ahead and play this. And y'all, if you can't hear it, let me know.
You guys been challenging people on this subject. Okay, so we are the TPA, the Freedom to Breathe Agency. We are with the people organization, making sure that people's constitutional rights, civil and federal laws are not broken. Okay, and so
All right, pause for a second. What nationality is she actually?
She's Czechoslovak.
Alright, because I struggled to figure it out.
I've done some research. I've actually done a little bit of research into who she is and whatnot, and she's Czechoslovakian. I don't know whether she's an actual American citizen or not. I don't think it really matters in this case. I think that she she probably is.
Little bit. No, so there is a little bit of a problem there. Because if she is not a nationalized citizen, she cannot be an employee of a government agency like she is claiming.
Okay, so now the question is she really claiming to be a member of an agency? Let me play the clip through. Give me 1 second. Let me play the clip through all the way, and then we'll stop and discuss.
because you personally can be sued for it. Okay?
I'm just following the protocol.
I tell you, you're probably paid $15 an hour or $12 an hour, okay? But you are putting yourself in major legal liability.
Wow.
Oh, it makes me so angry.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it does. Okay. So we're gonna pull it back to the beginning, and we'll
What's that? Oh, it's just your face.
She did say something.
Can you
say a key word that might have get her off the hook?
Okay, go ahead. What's that, Sean?
She did say something very key that might actually get her out of legal issues. If you go ahead and play through it, right after she says that the agency's name, she says something like it's a civilian agency or something like that. That might get her out of a bunch.
I
of
don't
shit.
think she says the word civilian though. Here, we'll
go ahead and play
give it a
it.
listen.
Challenging people on these subjects. Okay, so we are at TVA, the Freedom to Breathe Agency. We are We the People organization.
A We the People organization.
Yeah, that's what I thought I heard just now too.
Yeah,
we are a We the People organization.
That actually exonerates
What does
her
that even
from
mean?
declaring. That means it's not a government agency.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a public.
I'm sure they stated that they're a government agency or something.
Okay, now, hold on. Let me stop you guys here for a second because we can't zoom in on this. But if one of you guys will look up the Freedom to Breathe Agency name tags, they have the Department of Justice logo on them.
Do they?
Yes, they do. Well, that's what it's been said. I have not. I hadn't actually gotten to the point where I could find that for myself. But a lot of the rhetoric that goes around these people is that they're, in fact, a lawyer brought it up. It was one of the lawyers brought it up and said, the fact that they have the Department of Justice's logo on their name tags, that's their
the
exemption
Department
card.
of Justice there.
Let me hold on.
The circle badge. Next to it.
Let me look that up.
Justice,
Let me look that up.
Yeah, it actually says Department of Justice ADA violation on the exemption card that they have.
No, well, it says Department of Justice.
Oh, come
ADA
on.
violation
Fuck.
reporting number. So it does say
Right.
reporting number
That-
under there.
Yep, so that is
Damn
a
it.
Department of Justice badge, and in July, the Department of Justice denied any affiliation with the group after imagery emerged of the cards, which feature the department seal.
Look, okay, there you go. Denying access to your business organization will be also reported to the FTBA for further actions.
I'm going to send you the link to the Department of Justice site, Skeptic. It's in Hangouts.
Okay,
That
give
way,
me one
that way you can put
second.
it up for your viewers.
And also, OPT Lawyer is willing to join, just needs a link, and he does have a hard time limit. I have him on Discord, so...
Okay, let me send you a link so we can get an actual lawyer in here. Because, hey, we can speculate all day long and play street lawyer all we want, but if we're not, I'd rather get this right when discussing it, and having an actual lawyer here would probably help that out. So, let me go ahead and
The
get
Department
this
of
up.
Justice has been made aware of postings or flyers on the internet regarding the Americans' disability Act and the use of face masks due to COVID-19 pandemic, many of which include Department of Justice seal. These postings were not issued by the department and are not endorsed by the department. The department urges public not to rely on information contained in these postings and to visit ada.gov for ADA information issued by the department. Yeah.
Okay, Jared, I sent you the link. Get that to
And
OPT
pass it along.
if you can.
Apparently you actually have to have their approval, official approval to use that seal.
Yes.
Okay, so we have Sir Pika Pop the Benevolent for £2 says, I demand Emma Reed's Reddit video now. You teased
play
them,
one.
White. You want
We
to?
can play
You
one
want
if you
to?
like.
How about we play the one that I've already seen, so that way you don't ruin any future ones for me. I'm highly anticipating new ones. So if there's a couple of things I plan on doing tonight as fillers. We plan on taking about a 20-minute break halfway through, and I'm gonna play you guys the source video for the next debunk video that I'm going to be doing, because the source video, of course, there is no link to the original, and everybody always asks me, hey, can I get the original uncut? So just for thank you guys for showing up and watching with us tonight, I'm gonna put the original up for you guys tonight so y'all can watch it, and then you'll see the debunk in a couple of days or whatnot. But yeah, I agree with Sir Pika Pop. Let's watch one. And Jessica G for $2. Look how gigantic her feet are.
Yeah, I saw that comment go up. I had to look at her feet, and yeah, they are. They
Yeah,
are kind of ginormous.
I did not notice actually until she said something. God damn, talk about Bigfoot being alive. No shit, right? Call fucking a cryptozoologist today and see if maybe she's out there like making pranks and shit on people by just going and walking in the mud. People a day behind her walk by and like, God damn, look at the Bigfoot tracks. Okay, so let's see, let me get us back up. Alright, so the question is did she violate federal law? And okay, well, before we get there, and while we wait on OPT to join,
hello.
Let me go. Oh, OPT, how are you doing today, sir?
Hi.
Okay, so before we actually, well, first off, let me go ahead and introduce you, OPT. I don't think we've ever had conversation before, so it's a pleasure to have you on.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you, guys.
Like I said, we're, you know, this panel is really good at saying I'm very ignorant on a certain topic. Please help me understand or explain. So it's a pleasure to have you on here to you know to correct any ignorances that we might have. So let me start by reading off U.S. Code 912. Now, how do you actually say it? It's 18 U.S. Code 912. How would that be read off from a legal perspective?
So what's that? 18 USC what?
It's Title 18 U.S. Code, Section 912.
Okay, Section 912. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'll share this link in the chat here in a moment, so anybody that wants to go look at it for themselves. But I'm gonna read this word for word, okay? Whoever falsely assumes or pretends to be an officer or employee acting under the authority of the United States or any department, agency, or officer thereof, and acts as such or in such pretend character demands or obtains any money, paper, document, or thing of value shall be fined under this title or imprisoned no more than 3 years or both. Okay.
Let's send her to jail.
That's the law, word for word. Now the question is did she violate this law?
Oof. I can now see why there are lawyers jumping up both sides of this.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
When I first read this, I thought, I don't think she's breaking the law because of the in such pretended character demands or things money, paper, document, or thing of value. But that comma and the or after and acts as such. What that acts as such, from my understanding, is they're acting as if they are an actual representative of an agency of the government.
I mean, she's threatening legal fines. She's threatening legal fines. I mean, is there any, would there be any possible compensation or money lost to the company by the, you know, by taking the employee out of her job or whatever? I mean, I know it wouldn't be a lot, but it's not a question of how much damage did she do. It's a question of, did she legally break this law?
Right. Oh my goodness. One, I really hate that the legislatures don't really use grammar properly.
Right.
Man, like legitimately, a single comma changes the entire meaning of an entire paragraph.
Yeah, that's why I read it the second time. I was like, oh, maybe she did, because I didn't notice that comma and or afterwards. It's that and acts as such, and then the comma or in such a pretend character demands.
I'm sure Shakespeare.
That changes the entire context.
I'm sure Shakespeare wouldn't have any problem reading this whatsoever. You know, he'd probably be like, oh yeah, it's written in proper Old English. You know?
You know what? Give me a few minutes here. I'm gonna pull up Lexis and see if I can't find any case law about this.
Okay, great. And I posted the link in the chat. I can do it again if you need to see the actual.
I've got it. Thank you.
Okay, great. All right, so from my perspective, with her demeanor, okay, I would say that you have an argument there, just because she is let's say you blinded this out. Let's say you threw a black screen up instead of the video that you see with her obviously not dressed as a federal agent. I mean, that's the first thing you notice, is that she's not dressed like a federal agent. I mean, her side could argue, I had no intention of impersonating a federal agent. Look how I'm dressed. I'm not even dressed even remotely in a position to be taken seriously as a federal agent. You know, and that she does have that type of argument, but at the same time, if you threw a black screen over this and you just listened to the audio, you would sit there and think to yourself that she was impersonating a federal agent. Here, I'll do it again. I'll play it again for you guys.
Well, it's a whole part of the factor of the whole look at how she's dressed thing is, look at what's right there by her left arm. The badge. The name tag thing.
I thought you were going to say the dumbass tattoo, but...
No, next to, not on.
Right. No, okay. And the badge, see, it's misleading because she throws the Department of Justice seal on it.
Yep.
Now, even if she's not in violation of that code, is she in violation of something else by putting on the Department of Justice seal?
From which, apparently, from what everyone has been able to look up, they have been told to stop using that seal on any of their material.
Tony
looked up, you literally have to have like official permission from the government agency to be able to use that.
Tony Regime says flashing the card with the Department of Justice seal is impersonating a federal officer. See, that's the way I feel. Like, if I had something, let's say I had a badge on, Jared, think of it from the military perspective, right? Let's say somebody walked up and had a visitor, it just said visitor on it, and it had a Department of Justice and a U.S. Navy seal on it, right? Now, you being experienced and me being experienced might not buy that, you know? But let's say there's just some E4 down there, some E3 down there, standing, guard watch, you know, the front gate watch. Now he sees that, and he sees the U.S. Navy seal. He sees Department of Justice seal on it. He might take that as being some actual authority to give him a visitor pass to get onto the base when he's not welcome on the base. So in that case, would they not consider that someone impersonating, or not necessarily impersonating, but abusing
misidentification?
Misidentifying themselves to breach security? Would that not be prosecuted under at least under military law?
And the MP standing guard that allowed it would get quite the level of retraining.
Yes, he would. We'll just call it retraining for the young people.
For Heat Shields that's just joined, we're talking about whether Karen, the team covered in his recent video, actually broke the law by possibly impersonating a federal agent.
Okay,
I think she. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but I think she has, by having that badge, that Department of whatever is sealed. As far as I'm concerned, if she's flashing that around, she is pretending to be a federal agent.
Okay, so here's what I want everybody to do.
As far as I'm concerned, it clearly falls under the "and acts as such" clause in the title.
I'm starting to agree with you, Sean. The things I'm looking at, which I'm not getting a definitive answer yet, because I'm guessing that's what the problem is. But I would say there's a very arguable point as to saying that, she acts as such, not just because she has the badge, but because she starts making those legal threats, as in, we can sue you, we fine you, things like that.
Fine you, exactly.
Yeah, the fact is she's asserting authority she doesn't have.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, she. To play devil's advocate here, she doesn't necessarily say that she can fine you. She says that you can open yourself up to legal trouble.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
I don't think she necessarily says that the Freedom to Breathe Agency will sue. But
it says on the badge that for violations, contact the Freedom to Breathe Agency for further action.
Yeah.
So here's what I want to do. I'm gonna black out the screen and play it again. And that way you don't have the visual cues of seeing this ignorant ass Karen dressed up in her dumbass fucking outfit with her fucking $30 tattoo on her arm. Okay, we're gonna take all of that away.
Shoes.
Yeah, and size 42 shoes. Okay. We're gonna take all that off the screen, and I want you to just listen to it and come to the conclusion to yourself. Just one question. Is she asserting authority? Okay. Is she asserting authority over this other person? Here we go.
That people's constitutional rights.
Or from a man to be a here. Let's take a look.
That you guys been challenging people on these subjects. Okay, so we are with FTPA, the Freedom to Breathe Agency. We are We the People organization, making sure that people's constitutional rights, civil and federal laws are not broken. Okay, and so you personally need to take this to your manager because you personally can be
Go to your manager.
Okay.
Because Karen wants to talk to her.
Yeah.
We are probably paid $15 an hour or $12 an hour, okay? But you are putting yourself in a major legal liability. You personally, okay?
Okay, a couple of things to point out. No, I'm just
See, so she says quite clearly that we the people agency our organization are trying to ensure and make sure that no civil liberties and laws are broken.
Yeah.
Not your fucking job as any We the People organization.
The one thing that
exactly
really
what I
caught
was
me
gonna say,
there in that time when because I even listened to it without trying to watch the video. I even closed my eyes and listened to it, and she brought up the word, we're ensuring that federal laws are being followed, or something along those lines, which in my opinion is asserting authority, is putting herself in an authoritative position to ensure that laws are being upheld, similar to a police officer, similar to a judge, similar to an OSHA inspector, all these other types of positions of authority that are there for the checks and balances of the public. I believe that I feel that from her, that she is asserting that. Now again, you look at it and you're like, that's an ignorant position to assume, because look how she's dressed. She's obviously Bigfoot, not a federal agent.
It's give and take though too, because let's look at how she's targeting a lower level employee, and she says, take this to your manager. If you really are the type of person with any semblance of anywhere near the authority that she's presenting herself with, why doesn't she go talk to the manager herself? I think because
here.
Exactly. I think she knows the manager will call her on her bullshit and have her removed from the store right there.
And we know for a fact that the word manager is in her lexicon, okay? It's probably one of her top 5 words used.
Wait.
With I, me, mine, my, and manager.
Are you saying a Karen did not say, let me see your manager?
It looks that way. At least to this point.
Oh god, I'm not going to try to pronounce the name, but Muskegon says she's only half Karen. I'll agree with that statement now.
She's only half
Absolutely.
Karen.
Yeah, she's only half Karen. But who knows how many managers she's already coached. Maybe she has already talked to the manager. This appears to be filmed from another customer's perspective, because you can hear and this is absolutely despicable when you hear her say, I know you're only a $12 or $15 an hour employee.
Yeah, I know.
Some goddamn
wages, and that's really, I mean, that girl. She's an essential worker, right? And with what's going on, her job has become exponentially harder, all right? She has had to deal with these fucking Karens coming in. She has to put herself at risk so that people like us can actually go to the store and get some food. She is doing an incredibly fucking hard job, and I think not enough people are giving supermarket workers and stuff the credit they deserve in these times, because they are putting themselves in danger for us, right? It's made their job so much harder, and they have to deal with fucking idiots like this coming in, telling them they're gonna get sued. I mean, yeah, it's despicable. It really is fucking despicable. That girl would probably have a fucking breakdown, if a bunch of people come up to her going, oh, you're gonna get sued for saying this, you're gonna get sued for saying this, that's gonna fucking harm her. She's not gonna want to go back to work.
And I want to point out how there is some precedent for you to hold that position, because if you remember, not too long ago there was a male Karen that walked into a store in England, and the lady simply asked him to put on a mask, and he flipped out on her. Of course, it wasn't like the girl. She became emotionally. She became emotionally, like charged. Like she started crying and stuff. And okay, I'll side with the guy a little bit. Okay, a little bit here. If you're going to be working at a public place like that, you need to be able to control your emotions a little bit better. Okay, that's all the empathy he's going to get from me. He's the one that brought that on with her, but with his belligerent and vulgar attitude towards her. And just like this Karen right here, just like Lenka, she could be bringing something on for this young lady, like unnecessarily too. There's no reason. She's like you said, a low-level employee, and we don't mean low-level like to be derogative or derogatory. We mean it like that she doesn't work at the highest levels of the business. She's not a manager. She's not in control of what the policies are and what needs to be enforced and accepted.
I've just put a link in the chat of what you were talking about, the girl that started crying when the guy started telling her, no, I'm not going to wear a mask. And to be fair to the guy, he wasn't being aggressive or anything, but it's clearly an emotional thing for that girl to have to deal with. And, you know, just wear a fucking mask at the end of the day. All she's doing is saying, you're in the store, you need to wear a mask. And
exactly.
You know, I was going to cover it, but it wasn't quite a freak out enough that I could put it in the video. But no, it's definitely one that I saw, and I'm getting really angry with these people making people's jobs harder. You know, it's not fair. Most of the essential workers are going to be young people, you know, that are just out of college or at college trying to work their way through uni or whatever. They're going to be young. They're going to be possibly emotional. They're already dealing with a fucking bunch of shit, and then they come and put this on top of them. It makes me angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Bullionator, in the chat? OPT, you have something to add. Go ahead.
So I was going to say, after doing a little bit of case research, I think I have a better explanation of what the statute actually means. So the phrasing that we're stuck on, because it's written terribly, it says, and acts as such, comma, or in such pretend character. I think, based on the cases I was reading, the phrase acts as such actually is compartmentalized, and what that means is you're acting in, not this case per se, but you're acting like an FBI agent per se. Like, you know, you are acting as if you were this officer. But then we go to the or in such pretend character, which is what we potentially have her doing here. Because it says demands or obtains any money, paper, document, yada yada. The thing of it is, you don't actually have to get those things. It says attempts to. Yeah. Or demands or obtains, which is an attempt, so to speak. So, honestly speaking, I think she's in trouble. Whether or not she'd actually be found guilty, I couldn't tell you. I'm not a federal prosecutor, defense attorney. But,
you know, listening to you say that, I would say that something that would strengthen the case is because I agree with you 100%. She is acting in a manner of an agent. Okay, we'll just leave it at the word agent, because when we say what type of agent, we can't necessarily, well, she's acting like an FBI agent, because she's not really acting like an FBI agent. She's acting more like an OSHA person, which is a regulated thing in America. So that would be impersonating somebody. If you walked up and flashed an OSHA badge and said, "Hey, I'm an OSHA inspector here to inspect your thing," and you weren't an OSHA, you're probably in violation of some federal law. In fact, you're probably in some way, shape, or form in violation of this federal law that we're talking about right here.
You would be in that situation because OSHA is a federal agency, the Occupational Safety and Health Agency.
So the tie would have to be, is she acting as an agent or even an extended agent of the Department of Justice by having the Department of Justice on the badge and with the wording that's on the badge. Fight, will you put that badge back up, please, so I can go full screen with it? We can give OPT a good chance to look at it real quick. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to catch up on Super Chats, OPT, while you take a good look at this badge, and then we'll come back to your opinion. Let me get to a few Super Chats real quick. Okay. So we've already read this one, but fuck, we're gonna read it again. Look how gigantic her feet are, from Jessica G for $2. The Athens 619. Hey, I like big feet and I cannot lie. I don't have a problem with large-footed women. I just don't. So, you know, you size 13s out there who are a little embarrassed to talk to a man, go ahead and give me a ring. The Athens 619 for $5. If she handed that to me, I would rip it up, tell her to fuck off, and that's her problem. That's her problem. You're absolutely right, Athens. And I think you would be in complete fucking in the right to do so. Jessica G for $2. Team Skeptic, you should black it out when you talk as well. Yeah, thanks, Jessica G. I appreciate it. I'll do you a bigger favor. I'll just put Fight the Flat Earth on screen. Nikki Daly, Triglavian Princess for $2. Can we stop talking
Fucking
about
Master
her,
E.
please?
He counters me real hard.
Oh shit. Oops.
Hey,
That was
you got a
about
lot to talk about.
Yeah, that was about two super chats too
Fuck.
early. Paul Reed for $5 with no message. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. If you have a message for me, go ahead and tag me or tag FTFE or Sean or AT2, and one of them will read your message out, or one of us will read your message out. And you also became a new member. Thank you so much, a Shiny Dingers. And you know what the Shiny Dingers get? Yeah, they get a whole bunch of meat tubes. Oh yeah, lots of mankinis. And Nathan's in jail.
So I'm looking at their website right now, and at the bottom, Freedom to Breathe has been featured on Newsweek, CNN, The New York Times, Inc., ABC, Time, The Today Show, NBC. It's like, but how many of these were actually a positive message about what they've been doing?
Yeah, none of them. They're all
like,
saying these guys are
jackasses.
idiots.
All right, so we have Annabelle F. I'm sorry, for $10 when she says that she's making sure no laws are being broken. Good point. We're gonna read this. Making sure no laws are being broken. It's the same thing that that First Amendment auditors do, not technically asserting authority. Yeah, so that is a good point. And I saw that super chat come in. That's a great point because. You know, First Amendment auditors do the same thing. They want to ensure the First Amendment is being upheld, and that's their right. But they don't walk around with badges that say "Officer of the Constitution," you know, with the Department of Justice logo on it or anything like that. So I would say that it's not as cut and dry. Like there is some additional.
There's an overlap.
Yeah, that you have to take in more than just the link between First Amendment auditors and what she's doing. Because I actually agree with you. I just think that she may be crossing the line a bit with holding that position and, you know, posing a badge with the Department of Justice logo on it and whatnot. But we'll get to OPT in 1 second. We'll ask him his opinion. Sir Pika Pop, the Benevolent, for £2. Look at them Sasquatch hooves. How's that, Nikki? I'm gonna have to start reading these ahead of time before I just read them directly. I never pre-read my super chats unless I see them come in. Annabelle F for $10. It's against the law to impersonate an agent of the federal government in any capacity. So I actually think Annabella here is, I think you're kind of on the same side that we're on, with the same opinion, at least having the same opinion that she is doing something wrong. Now, let's kick it over to OPT and ask the real question. Is she doing something wrong?
My gut says yes. So... Guys, Team FTFE, guys, I think I now know what it feels like when you guys jump into, like, a Flat Earth video. Because I'm reading this thing and my head is exploding at every sentence.
Bomb.
Oh, my God. Here's the funny thing. I'm on their website, too, and they have a PDF of their card. It doesn't have the DOJ symbol on it like that. It just has their own thing.
So they've
Weird.
removed it. Removed it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Does it say face mask exempt card at the top?
Yeah, it says face card exempt. The website, oddly, on the one FTFE showing me says ends in a .com, but the one I'm looking at ends in a .me.
Let me fight. Is this just?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Is this just a? Is this from their website, or did you just get? Or did you get that picture from another website?
No.
Okay.
I just got it from their website.
here's what I think might have happened. They might have removed the Department of Justice seal.
They did.
Right.
Which would then imply that they knew that they were doing something wrong. If they weren't doing anything wrong, why would they do that? I mean, they're obviously anti-maskers. They're not just doing what the government says because the government says so. Did they come to the realization that maybe they're breaking the law too?
Oh my god! Down on the first page, they've got links to like join stuff, and they've also got a Facebook page. But their link to join Facebook says join fascist book.
Yep.
Oh god! Join fascist book? Are you kidding me?
Yep. I was gonna bring that up in a moment.
And they do have it. You can either go to ftbagency.com or .me. They seem to go to the same place.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
go ahead.
Forgetting
Go ahead.
that for a moment. So here's the thing that's bothering me the most. It says at the bottom, denying access to your business/organization, yada yada yada. Well, here's the thing though. If let's just pretend for a moment this was an ADA issue, Americans with Disability Act thing, they would have to accommodate you, which some stores and whatnot were doing, as in tell me what you want, we'll go get it, we'll give us the money or whatever for it, we'll get it paid for, and we'll bring it out to you. Poof.
Okay.
Doesn't that law doesn't have a stipulation though? Doesn't it say that stores must reasonably accommodate someone, except when it poses a risk to health and safety?
Yeah,
I'm sure that is the actual wording. There is that whole thing too. But I'm just even forgetting that for just a moment. Like it's not that you have to give them access; you have to give them an accommodation, which is not I get to just walk in freely to your store.
Right. So
you're right. You're completely right about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so here's one thing that I started noticing that were coming up that some of the Karens were trying to do. They were trying to say, well, you're denying me access to your utilities. So that's part of the ADA. Well, that's part of the ADA. The Americans with Disability Act says that you cannot discriminate against somebody based solely on their disability. Now, they are misusing the ADA, and we can talk about that as well. They're completely misusing the ADA here. But
not just are they misusing it in this version on screen of the card, they even mistitled the act.
What is it? What did they say? I'm sorry, I didn't see it. What did they say?
On screen it says Americans with Disability Act. It is the Americans with Disabilities Act.
Yes. Okay, and when I play this source video, here's an example, right? When I play this source video, you're going to hear the lady say, I have anxiety. I can't wear a mask because I have anxiety. And if they prescribe pills for anxiety, then it's a medical condition. Therefore, I shouldn't have to wear a mask because I have anxiety. Well, goddamn, I have happiness.
Then take your medication.
I have sadness. I have, envy. I don't have to wear a mask. That's basically what you're saying. I have a human emotion, therefore I don't have to wear your mask. And that's not a thing. There is a medical condition when anxiety dominates your life, and there's a whole different, that's when they start giving you pills, when anxiety starts dominating your life. If anxiety is dominating your life, then you're literally not going to be there screaming at the phone about the manager that didn't let you shop at Walmart. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, so the Americans with Disability Act does not protect that woman, does not protect her condition, because her condition is not, it's not a debilitating condition. She's not saying that she suffers from I can't think of the syndrome where anxiety completely dominates your life. It's just like a social anxiety disorder or something. But when they have to prescribe you medicine for that, and you have those types of medical conditions, then we can start talking about your mask exemption. But again, like OPT says, just because you qualify for a mask exemption does not mean that the store has to give you give you the opportunity to hurt the other employees and customers inside the store. However, they must accommodate you. because you're in a position to where you can't go shopping inside the store because you have a medical condition that keeps you from wearing a mask.
See,
and if they don't
I disagree with
accommodate
that.
you,
I disagree that
why
they
is that?
have to accommodate you because the form specifically states that so you must accommodate except when it poses a health.
well,
health and
okay,
safety
must,
risk.
must accommodate as in like.
I got some more
Hang on,
laws that
Craig.
are violating here.
Well, real quick, Sean, Craig, the accommodation that they can offer is the accommodation that JM Truth's ex denied, having a store-supplied personal shopper. That is an accommodation.
Yeah,
You said his ex. I didn't catch that till just now. Shelly Lewis. Shout out to Shelly Lewis.
Yep.
The 1,500 plus subs that her video that I did on her brought me. Thank you, Shelly. I appreciate it. And hey, if you're a new sub, I'm gonna start doing this at the beginning of every show. If you're a new sub or this is your first live stream you're able to catch live, let us know. Put a 1 in the chat, and the channel members and all the mods, I'm sure, will show you all kinds of love. And if you're a channel member or mod out there, do me a favor. Jessica G, stop fuck Christopher. All right, see, look, you can't even do something nice for people because the regulars got to shit in the pool so nobody else can swim in it. But seriously, if you guys see a new face in there, you be sure to show them some love and welcome them here because we have a good time at this channel and we'd love to have you back on the next show. Okay,
Speaking of, we actually have a new viewer out there who is ex-Army, Abe Oliver.
hell yeah, that's what's up.
Respect for your
Well,
service.
I don't know about OPT up here, but everybody else I can tell you 100% for sure is a veteran. So glad to have you in the chat.
Sadly not, but I do work for the government. So I don't know if that doesn't count.
Well, no, yeah, hey, it's
Well, so do we. We're all paid by NASA, so
Yeah, we're exactly.
Oh yeah, right, of course.
You threw me off there with the past tense. I was like, wait, did they stop sending you paychecks? Like, I mean, they still send me paychecks. They're, the Treasury office still works.
I mean,
I'm
they
sure.
did have to cut a lot of the paychecks with the teleportation technology they put in my implant. Apparently, that took most of the budget.
Okay, so back to OPT. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Before we get to the OPT, Sean, I think you had something you wanted to add. Was that correct?
Yeah, I'm going over their flyers on their most recent website, which is the agency.me that website, not the .com one. They've updated their flyers a bit. They have one for please use the below exempt card. They removed the Department of Justice seal and added one that they homemade for the Freedom to Breathe Agency established 2020. They give an ADA violation reporting number, which is the correct number to report this to the Department of Justice, but that implies that they're part of the Department of Justice. They have one for California residents. They have one for Colorado residents because the laws in those states are a little bit different. Then they have one for just generic U.S. citizens that says, I am exempt from
know that if the tables were turned, I would show you no mercy.
is the crumbling of justice.
For Piltover!
Welcome to the Howling Abyss. Minions have spawned.
Idiot!
Has been slain.
Would you kindly? That's his best line. Would you kindly? The Bioshock reference. And that's a Portal reference. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Basically everybody knows the cake line. It's a lie, dude. It's a lie. down. Sorry. Ah! Good job. What is happening?
As I live, all will die.
Violence solves everything. Never one
without the other. Mundo!
Oh my god. Dismiss team. It's like this one was specifically made to counter Mundo. What the fuck? I can't do shit against them. I'll constantly run into shrooms. Vigar will just stun me 24/7. Fizz will probably inflict grievous wounds on me. Silas will steal my ult, and Shaco will just do the same as Teemo. Oh my god. What the heck? What?
Your turret has been destroyed.
Wow.
Ace. Has been destroyed.
I don't understand why my client is so fucking unresponsive. What are you doing? Take Sona for fuck's sake. Oh shit. Why would you not take Sona? Oh my god, she's so OP in Aram. Now we've got a fucking Bard in Wukong. Also Echo. I mean, Echo can be... He's using his ult quite good. He can be good. Yes. Also Wukong. Galio, not so much. The enemies will just focus him down. Or camp him out. Also, I'm pissed that I couldn't change my masteries.
They are not ready for the reflections within my darkness. I chose my shackles. Welcome to the Howling Abyss. My wings are fast, but my soul flies. Minions have spawned.
You one of them? Better kill you to be safe.
I forgot that I'm not Veigar. I thought I had a heal. I don't know why I thought that, because I remember that I just threw the fucking mark, the snowball, but I still tried to heal. Which didn't work, obviously. What is that? Oh, those. Oh, it's. Yeah, okay, it's a bomb. Them bombs. garbage.
My blade is yours.
Every adventure is better with a friend.
Oh god. Oh no.
The dawn has arrived.
The deadliest is your faith.
Oh, thank you, whoever dodged it.
I bloom like a flower in the dawn.
Oh. Oh.
The stage is beneath my talent, but I shall elevate it.
You kill them, I'll keep digging.
Thanks for ignoring Rengar. Good job, team.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
During the performance.
Stop ignoring Rengar, for fuck's sake.
I get nervous before You are nothing more than an insect to me. Places.
An enemy has been slain.
as important than all things.
Shut down. Enemy double kill.
This would be easier if blood came in more colors. I must wait until this position. proposal is denied.
Okay.
My audience awaits. Talent justifies all actions.
Shut down. Rampage. Your turret has been destroyed. Has been slain.
You may now appreciate.
No.
What doesn't kill you just isn't finished yet.
Oh my god, I forgot that Twitch's Invis isn't a true Invis anymore.
has been slain. Enemy double kill. An ally has been slain. Oh, package.
Finally, a customer.
Aced. turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. Enemy has been slain. disconnected.